To find a typical 11.5-inch doll clothes sewing pattern, just look for my website, chellywood.com. And of course, if you see it here, what you're looking for, you can click on the doll clothes you're looking for, but I'm going to navigate you through the site so you can find anything. So when you go to the home page, this gallery shows a list of doll sizes. So as you scroll through it, you'll see smaller than 5 inches, 5 to 7 inches, and of course it shows it in centimeters too. But if I'm looking for 11.5-inch doll clothes patterns, I would click on that box, and it would open another tab that takes you to, now I want to clarify, there are pictured here quite a few dolls, but not all of the dolls listed below are pictured in the image. So you want to look, it's in alphabetical order for the dolls you're looking for, and I'm just going to go for a typical Barbie doll. Okay, so when you come to the Barbie doll gallery, it's going to show you what those doll clothes look like if you download the pattern and sew them. So I have made them using my own patterns. I do a lot of pattern testing over and over again. Let's say you're looking for a wedding dress for Barbie. You can look through all the white dresses, but it's good to think outside the box. Like, what would this blue dress look like in white? But eventually, I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. And let's say I want this one because it has a very full skirt. So I click on it. Now, sometimes it will take you to a tutorial first. But if you read the text, it says, for your free patterns and tutorial videos, please scroll down to the second set of bullets. I highly advise you to read through the text because I give you tips. For example, the trickiest part is sewing the bodice to the thickly gathered skirt, but as long as you're using high quality felt, and I give you a link to what I'm talking about, okay, you shouldn't have too much difficulty. So I do give all kinds of tips like this to help make sure that your dress turns out as well as mine do. When you find the first set of bullets, it's just a list of dolls I've tried this dress on to make sure it will fit them. So this lets you know if you're, for example, sewing for a vintage Barbie doll, not a modern Barbie doll, it's still going to fit. Then you scroll down to the second set of bullets and you find there are a number of tutorials like how to sew snaps on fabric that could be very helpful. A lot of times this is also a link to a page that has the video tutorial, so you know exactly how to sew this dress. You click on the PDF pattern that you want, and you can click through the pages or you can scroll down to see. Sometimes it includes some of the other dresses, which is kind of nice. You get a few bonuses. But here's the View B dress and its bodice, and then there are a number of skirts. When you see scissors, tape, it's telling you where to cut, where to tape the pieces of the skirt pattern together. And a lot of times my tutorial will show a video of me putting the pattern pieces together. If you struggle with printing, for example, here's my little printer icon to help me print. But if you're having difficulty getting your phone to talk to your printer, I highly recommend that you visit your public library. They may charge you a small fee, say 20 cents a page or 40 cents a page to print it, but your public librarian usually is skilled at helping people print things like this.